Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We're doing the hunting log while waiting for a leveling roulette dungeon. Shocking, I know. First target, well, we could have probably done previously, last time we were in the area. One more of these guys. You're dead now. Or two more? It's two more, that's even more. Alright. Somewhere out here. They're pretty big, so they're more visible. Yeah. You have to wait. And we're done. 3200 XP for that. That's something. And then last one here in Lower Lenasia. It's down at God's Grip. Getting through here. Let's kind of be running out of hunting log guys here. If we don't get to level 20. That's a potential problem. We'll see. Could go do fates and stuff, I guess. Yeah. Something. Down here. Yep, these guys. Do an attack. Yellow attack. Earth attack. Earth attack. Triple attack. Also, technically does have a time limit on it. Charge numbers, time limit, speed, options, something. Did that then. 15 complete. Yep. Where else we going? Western Lenasia, Skull Valley. Sure. Where are we not here? Skull Valley. Get some hedgemoles, pelicans, mantises. Yeah. After we time 60 minutes, number 6 already in the line. We'll see. Let's go Valley. Is it here? There's one. Dead now. Have to stop moving entirely. This, get that timer going. The first wait here, the wait time here for either charge is unfortunate. Just the time where it's actually activated, it makes Ruin stronger, perhaps. Until I complete, or part of it, or whatever. Some more guys. Fire! A much shorter time on the rock spell here. Topaz version. There's level 17. Completing Arcanist 18. And level 17. Got a new necklace with that. Beautiful. Have mantises left. I think those are further up Skull Valley here. Number 4 in queue. There's one. Ruin. Ruin. That going. Stand the attacks when we don't need to. definitely an option to not stand in the attacks. Fire! Ruby Ruin. To cast that. There's over here. There's so many casts in this. Too many things again. Sinew, hides, blood, wing, fang, stuff. Okay. Oplanacia, Oakwood. The last one. Oplanacia, Oakwood's on the other side, because of course it is. Either way. Fly. Take the boat over. Good. Fate. Don't do too many fates. We want to really do more of those. We want to get more specific information on exactly where each level of fate's at. If you're too low level, you don't get progress. If you're too high level, it has to be scaled down. That's mostly fine. Okay. What's the guy we're looking for? Bumblebee. There you go. Let's cast this. Charging. One big guy. Off. Fire. And another one. This is the last one we need. That topaz. There you go. Level up. New thing. Got swift cast. That's pretty good. Expel instantly. Most effective on the fire attack here, which takes so long. Most of our spells don't take too long. Log, unavailable until level 20. Level 18 now. Got some new wrist guards. Get that point up a little bit. Beautiful. Okay. Level 20 fate here. You think your contribution could be weighed even higher since you're going out of your way to fight stronger enemies. Not that they're even that strong anyways, but still. Use these over here. Slasher. That. Don't really have any AoE to deal with Hunsy or anything. 2 minutes 50 left. Ready to go again. The guy on the other side is sword tanking it. XP to cast. Beautiful. So I have to wait for the cooldown though, so possibly questionable. So that. Sugar's also helping. Giving it our all. Ruin. 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 Ready. Calm. Attack by this guy now. Stop it. Okay. Back to what we're doing here. Boss defeated. Perfect. A little XP. All that. We got there. Eventually. Alright. Level 23 over here. That's also too high level. Close to 19 though. Still third in a row. The average wait times went up quite a bit too. Timing wise. Again. Possibly not the best. You can only queue into so many things. I wonder if the available dungeons for the queue is changing here based on the fact we keep getting more levels. Fight you from a rock on top here. That's me. Come. Let us get back to town here. Lenasia? Sell some of these bits. Get some more inventory space. Also just the money parts now, I guess. That's fine. Shop. Consortium of something. Nope. Purchase items. Mostly selling items, then, you know. Sell. Sell. We'll sell these animal hides, because why not? Okay. What do you have, anyway? Items. Unobtained orchestration rolls. That one's obtained. I'll obtain that. Receives unobtained. Unobtained. I do have this one now. Commence. Okay. Perfect. Party time. So much we can slowly run around, not be able to actually cast the spells here. Yeah, look. Attack and then start running. Yeah. It's an instant? This is an instant. Right. How was that one interrupted? Quick. Fire on something. Fire eventually. Yeah. Got them. We can get some instant attacks going. Not all of them, though. Get stuck behind. Run further. And to be in combat to cast that one. This is needless optimization here. It's alright. Ruin. Ruin. So that. Get something like that. Do all of these things then. Just when we are reduced to only having Ruin going. And then it's a problem. You can also definitely totally see when we can attack things. Seeker. It's a shrine. That. Okay, got that. Inconspicuous switch. Alright. You can be out of melee distance. That's at least something here. Treasure. No. Do not need a bunch of lower level things currently. It is not gonna work. Just hit whatever. Do damage to things. It counts. And it counts. He runs away multiple times. That's alright. That going. Oh, these guys. Maybe time for some AoEs. But we don't have any of those. Guess Topaz Blast. Topaz Ruin. That guy. This guy in the back. Cabin Quarter Key. Perfect. I'm gonna loot. The burst damage is definitely something here. This over here. Gotcha. Gate key. Alright. Get around this pillar, my goodness. Mm-hmm. Further and further down into here. He's going. Ready the transformation. Oh, it's really a transformation. Or of a summoning a different guy. But still. Quick fire. Ruby. And some scurvy dogs. Take them down. Go in. Just gonna stand back here with your bow. I don't think so. Cool. Fire eventually. Oh. And mouse. Okay. And health. Will it even last long enough to cast one of the other carbuncles? Signs point to... not really. Woo! Nice and quick. Nice and quick. Okay. Now we're level 22. Good enough. Items gotten spirit bonded. Do that. And we got all these. Use them. Add those to the orchestration list. Why not? So bang, got that. Okay. What stuff do you guys have here? Items. Glasses, clear prisms, Neo tunic. Some lost Chocobo chick. Obtained. 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 Yeah, a lot of this. Is it other lifetime mechanic? Again. Just the base set stuff. Let's go with gloves. We have better starter gloves, I guess. It's fine. Anyways, let's go do level 20 class question. With the Arcanist skill. Should be good. Pincer maneuver is what it's called here. Get a new +1 book. But also, we might have better stuff already. Recommend this great hat. Do it. Yes. It's a very magical hat. Don't worry about it. Alright. Acting Guildmaster Thewigam appears unusually distressed. Greetings, Arctic. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that Clad does not. The Forestier has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she has disappeared without a word, but we've always been able to find her. Alas, that is not the case this day. Were the guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to Arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while I might wish to ponder such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to inquire in Hawker's Alley? It's not uncommon for to wanderings to take a path through the markets. Okay. Where's that going to be? Over this way? Maybe a closer spot right between here. Alright. The markets. Look at all this. Very marketable. Very cool. Door design. You seek a Roti agent of Milvan's Gate? Well, yes, I've seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. The assessor was drilling me for details about a Kakiran smuggling ring based in Aleport, and the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Kinnaid of the Coral Tower. Must be a ways away. Got more Marauders Guild there. Okay. This would be the way here. There's one right here. Yes. There we go. Taken away, huh? Not ideal. Marauders Guild. Okay. Forcier Kalaya. Yes, we brought her in for questioning regarding the reappearance of Pirate Nosmega. A member of the Arcanist Guild, are you? I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you're already aware of this, but the Forcier was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Nosmega. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa Laminsa for engaging in the worst kind of black market trading. Now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus we hope to borrow the knowledge of Forcier Kalea, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves, instead, providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak with Forcier Kalea, imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. Great. Just missed her then. Yeah. Shine. Arcanist. I'm back. Back already? You led to believe she had returned here? I'm afraid not. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with Nosmega, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Nosmega's banishment was the result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that stepped aboard the pirate's merchant ship so could find dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into the squalid hold. One of those prisoners was a young Mikosi, just from some black market auction block. Though Kalea was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with the gift of an initiate's grimoire. Yes, the selfsame tone that she has carried her entire career. Of course, did you not mention that Kalea's grimoire was thrown into the sea? That also did happen, yeah. There are rumors that a Kakiran merchant of ill repute has retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morning Star heaved into the ocean. Even now he gloats over his salt-encrusted catch in Aleport. It's entirely possible that the Forcier's most prized possession was caught up in the Kakiran salvage net. I have no doubt now that Kalea has reached the same conclusion. To Aleport with you, Arctic. That is where you'll find our wayward assessor. Aleport. No problem. Let's go see. Over here. Yes, yes. Combat pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturge or two. My retrieval strategy is complete. It is good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when you have so many variables are involved. But there is good news. The prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's Jessen's cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. The Lewis law and the policies of Milvan's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection, but alas, my personal belongings do not fall under that definition, thus I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against this black marketeer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time I gathered to me such allies as I possess, and I count you as one of them. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Thurgam has offered me her cooperation. If you would, pray join her at Ashan's Embrace. That is where we shall ambush this disreputable Kikirn. Okay. It's over here. That'll work. Started over here. Now we're back. Okay. Let's see. Greetings, Arctic. Your arrival completes our small company. You're equipped for battle, I trust. We need not wait for Kai's arrival. As the Kira appears on bridge, we spring our ambush. Strategy for trapping our target relies on the two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. This pincer maneuver was naturally the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Kikirn is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue so as to avoid attracting attention. But do not be fooled, more bodyguards follow at a distance, and likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter. They're willing to turn a blind eye for Kalea's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strengths. Victory is all but assured. Now let us take up our positions and wait for the Kikirn to arrive. Alright. That'll work. Destination. Waiting. Pincer maneuver. And of course there's going to be more bodyguards that come later in the fight. Obviously. Duty commence! The ambushers. Smack these. Ambush them back! Foul trails of blood lives within us. Surrender your goods at once. Mercenaries. Oh, we got another thing happening here. Scary spell slingers. Activate green mode. You totally know what that is. Focus on the conjurers and blunt their heals. Got conjurers in here? Listeners? Fire! Some fights happening over here too. There it is. He'll late for business. Those. None of them. Huh? Yeah. Here's the last of them. Now find the Grimoire. There's. Alright. More pressing matters at hand. There it is. Okay. Duty complete. Well executed, everyone. Able to retrieve my grimoire. Artic, pray hand over the tome. There you go. It's ruined. My wonderful grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravages of seawater. I've never felt so defeated. This time I returned home. Leave her be. But how can I? He's right, Erstota. You must allow time to process the loss. You have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Artic. It's time to return to the guild as well. Come. Return to the guild. Come on. Teleport. Walk slightly forward. Teleport again. Walk slightly forward. Over in here. Not quite the victory we imagined, was it? The moment I beheld her soaked in tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. Call on your aid soon. In the meantime, we would be well served to deepen your knowledge of Arcanima. Okay. Do that. +1 damage. Book here. Engraved. Hard leather grimoire. Oh boy. Okay, different. Still blue. What's this new thing here? Summon Emerald. Emerald Carbuncle. Protects you Glittering Emerald. Wind damage. The opponents deal 400. 4 stacks of wind. Gemshine and Precious Brilliance come wind aspected. 3 seconds. See an effective Emerald Arcanum. Carbuncle summoned. Okay. So it's the third one of these. Which activates this. Okay. That's all the colors of the carbuncle. Brilliant. Alright. Also fairly close to get to 25 here. That should be quite manageable. Next time. Goodbye.